Okay, we're live. Here we go. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. This is going to be a live arts and crafts show for adults because we like to use dangerous items like needles and scissors and electrical items and things like that. But we're also a live chat show, and um, uh, and I will be interacting with the chat room because that's the way we like to play. We like to chit chat to each other. So what I'm going to try to do now is find my channel. Let's see if I can. Let's see, where am I? I can't do it till I get on, and I can't turn it down till I get on it. I'm the only one in the world that has to do this. I don't know why. I'm not going to worry. Hi, Glenda. There's Glenda and Teresa. Hi, girls. Hi. Howdy do. Howdy do. Howdy do. So, yeah. So, let me put that away, my little sign. And I posted a link, a note for our napkin trade if anybody wants to trade napkins. And it's in the group. So, hi, Christine. How are you all? How are you? So, and I'm just kind of hanging out. Becca's and Dana are going to be here probably. So let's wait a few minutes on them. And while we're waiting, we can play with these terrible, terrible ink blobs that I made up. They're terrible. I'm not sure. Uh, I had some leftover paint and I made these up. We might not be able to see anything. It might be like those the doctors that show you those ink stains, It might look something like that. But we'll see what we can come up with. I'm not proud of these. I'll number them so you can take a little peek at them. So Becca and Dana are not here yet, but they will be. I'm waiting patiently. And what else can I tell you? Oh, I can show you my journaling by fives. I've been working on them a little bit. They turned out real cute. We did journaling by fives last night on Dana's channel, and it's a game. If you don't know what it is, let me know, and I'll tell you about it. But we just did 10 pages, so I'm going to put mine in a little book, make a book out of it. We're still the glue didn't dry all the way. I still need to do a little bit more doodling. This worked out real cute. Chase the sun. I like that. I doodled the clouds. And this one says authentic, and it's vintage, ladies. I thought that was cute. I might do more bordering, put things around the border of the paper. I did try to ink a little bit, but I think I need to do a little bit more of a border on some of these. And this one's the butterfly page, and it's just keep going. That worked out real good. I already had the napkin down as a collage, so that was really my focal point. So I had these leaves that I cut out of a magazine and added more leaves to them, and I thought that looked cute. I thought that did good. And here we go and break the routine. Get out of the high heels and put on the galoshes, or go barefooted. I like that. And here we got some horses and they're jumping. Push push your boundaries. I thought that worked out real good. Loved it. Need some more doodling. And this was some children's book page. I used it as a collage, but it also turned out to be my focal paper. I didn't cover it up with ink, so I left it as my focal and just added the word. I'm sure they have a story to tell in the book. And this was cute. The page in the background wasn't too much to be desired. It was a business envelope just on the page with random stamping, but it turned out real cute after I got the picture on there. Worked out nice. And this worked out really nice too. We were in a hurry to get finished on the collage part, so I was just putting things down real fast, and then I used the inks to color the white parts of the card. So I liked it. And then I had time to ink the edges, and that was cute. I like her. I could still doodle some. I need to doodle. I can do some more rickrack with the black ink. That would look cute. And this was just a crazy picture I had in my stash. He's playing the flute. Aspire to inspire. And then the last one is everything is figure outable. It's a word. Figure outable. It sure is. My chat's not moving. Is it working? My chat's not moving much. Anyway, I can do some more doodling on that too. I did the white pen on her. I need to really do something with these edges. But I'm going to put them in a book and sew them together and stuff. Hi, Sherry. There's my chat moving. So I'm going to put this over here to work on so I can work on it later. So I got some ink blobs here if y'all have any loving suggestions. I'm not proud of them, but they're here. Can you all hear me okay? Am I coming in loud and clear? Thank you, Teresa. Okay. I bought these little ink pen holders, thingamabobs. Now I can't find one. Where are they? I'll show you. It should be in one in here. Here it is. These are knives. They're shaped like a pen, an ink pen, and then you open them up, and there's a little knife, little sharp edge on the end. Right there. And you can get them. They're real cheap. And I think I got 6 of these pens in a pack. Came in a package, okay. But I have refills. So when this one breaks or is dull, I can change it out, okay. And so far, I haven't broken any, and I haven't changed any out. But I do have the refills. So I wrapped them up in this paper for safekeeping. Uh, Sharp, what can I say on this? Sharp pen refills. Sharp knives. Sharp pen refills. Blades. The more the merrier on the information. So those are those, and then I got another little tool, which is somewhere around in here, and it has a um, a rolly blade, and here are the extra blades for that. And then I got another little uh, thingamabob. Uh, oh, it wasn't this one. It was another one. Okay. I've got another little thingamabob that has extra blades in it for my regular X-Acto knife. I thought it was right here. And it is. It's right here. No, this one's empty. Well, it's on my desk somewhere. So I get to look for another bottle like this on my desk somewhere. But I'm just going to put these back in this little baggie. And I think I'm going to keep it with my tape in the back of the drawer with my tape over here, or my scissors. I've got a scissor drawer, and I don't know where else to put it. Hi, Janet. I'm just playing on my desk. I am playing around. trying to organize a little bit. I do have some terrible, terrible ink blobs on my desk. If anybody wants to try to guess anything, if you all don't guess anything, pretty soon I'll just move on. That's what I'll do. So let's see. And then I can go ahead and maybe get some paper and look for a book cover for my little journaling by fives that I did. Let's see if I can find some heavy cardstock. Heavy. I want something heavy, like cardboard. I think I might have some in here that might be thick enough. We'll check them out. We'll check them out. I could put two together because it's. Oh, I'll look for the double-sided ones. Are heavy. These are heavier. The one that are double-sided. That's how you tell. Look on the backs and see if there's a piece of print on the back. And this will be just fine. So, hi Dana. Are you going out to eat? I think Dana, she might be already out to eat. I'm going to make a book cover for my journaling by five. Oh, this will be cute. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to cut this. Oh, about right there. We're on our way to eat. Where you going? I'll be nosy. I'll ask. Where are you going? What's for supper? Teresa's having vegetable soup, vegetable beef. Mm-mm. So it's going to be this way. Or I could put that on the front. I'll put this on the front. That would be nice. Now, what I want to do is fold this way. It's been starving me. You've been smelling it, huh? Oh, I would have already been in it if it's done. So I'm going to fold it over like once. And I think, yeah, I think I can smell your soup all the way down here, Teresa. And let's see if my papers fit in this spot. They do. And then I'm going to sew them in right there. Let's just get me some needle and thread and try this out. I need some green to match my spine. I guess I could try to use all this up, see if it'll work. Now I did a little number the other day on my other little book that I did, and I kept going out of the same holes with with the three. I had three signatures, and it worked out really, really good. So I'm going to try that again. Oh, Freddie had a busy day in the garden, and he's snoring. Candy's eyes are burning. Oh dear. I use eye drops. My eyes seem to be on the dry side, and then they itch when I get outside. The pollen itches them. Oh, Teresa, you better send him back home before it gets dark. Oh, he doesn't want to leave. Oh dear. Is it very far? Does he live very far, Teresa? She has a neighbor's dog that keeps moving in with her. It's just the next road over, a block. You drove by the house and saw him on the porch. Well, maybe that's not his home either. Maybe he's fooling all of y'all. You better check to see because if he doesn't belong to them, then he can be your dog since he likes to stay with you. That's funny. I think that's cute as punch. Maybe. Well, I wouldn't want to make anybody upset if I had their dogs. Well, nobody said anything about the ink blobs, so I'm just going to move them over here to the side. Like that. Let's see if I can do this. So what I did the other day is I took, we're going to paint. I did post number 6 is a snowman. Okay, Janet. So I'm just going to guess on this hole. It's going to go right here because that's where I picked it. And I'm going to pull my thread that much. And if I wanted to, I could take and clip my thread down so I won't accidentally pull it through. So I'll do a little clip on it so it'll stay there. And so what I want to do now is, I guess I should go from the back to the back first. That's what I'm going to do. So I lay this down and eyeball it, and I'm going to put a hole right there on my page, like that, and go back out about right there. It's called guesstimating the position. And I'll push my needle through, and then I'm going to go back in and snug this down, pull it till it's snug without pulling the thread out of my clamp. And then I'm going to go back into the first hole into the middle of the book, and then I'm going to get the next signature, and I'm sewing them in. I'm whip stitching them in. I've never seen anybody do this. Yes, Teresa, I know you said he pushes the door open. Little stinker. He's cute too. I'd find out who if they like him or want him, or if they would let you adopt him. So here we go here, and I go back into the bottom hole in the spine, and then I get to snug this one, and I'm going to snug them all up again before I tie it off. And then I'm going to get the next page and eyeball it up here. I'm going to go back into the top hole and into the middle of the book. And then I'll go into the next signature. I have no idea how I came up with this. It just evolved. And we're going to put this up close to the spine and make another hole right there and go back down to the back side of the book. And then I'll go back into the top hole again, into the middle of the spine. I ripped my paper, but that's okay. I can fix it. I can fix that. Do a little hole repair. All I need is a little bit of sticky washi tape. I got some real sticky washi tape here. And I'm just going to tear it off and put it right beside that hole to reinforce it. I could have reinforced these holes before I started, but that's okay. And then I'm going to get the next signature, the fourth signature, and it's going in right there, guesstimating that hole. She has to put new boots on her. Okay. Bless her heart. She's had so much trouble with her computer this month. Go down here to the next hole of the little bookie. And go down through the center hole again. Oops, I ripped it. I ripped it again. I'm getting too rough. But that's okay. I can put another stamp on. Well, it'll heal. We're going to have stamps, these little stamps all over the place on this book. So I will be decorating the book with these stamps. I might as well, since I have them, I'm using them. I'll just put 2 or 3 of these on here. That way it's going to look like, it belongs. Reinforce my holes in the spine. Yeah. So there's that one. I got one more signature. I'm going to snug this one up and make it a little tighter. Like that. And I'm going to go back into the center. Okay, I got to get that back up there. Hang on. We're making it. We're fixing it. We got to fix something first. I got to put another piece of washi tape right there. It's the down position. Hold my mouth right. Like that. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, now we'll tighten this one up again. Just snug it, snug it. And then we're going to do the first page, which is the last one here. And we'll go into the middle, right there. And, okay, I forgot a step. But no harm done. I got to go into behind this spine, into the middle of the book to put my last signature in, like that. Like that. And then go back down through this signature, right where the others go. And I'm going back down through the middle of the spine to the outside. And I'm going to snug this one in. And I will be tying a knot with this top one after I got everything snug the way I want it. Make sure everything is snugged up there real good. And so far, everything is real good. I got one that I put it down a little too far, but you know what? It's a little wonky, but I like it. So I'm just going to take my clip off and tug on this one last time and this one, and now I'm going to tie a knot. And I've done my book. So, hi, Kristen. Good to see you tonight. Well, thank you, Linda. I don't know if it's a new one, but I think it might be. So I've got a little tail on the back, and this is my new folder for my journaling by fives that we did last night. So everything opens flat without any problems opening anything. Little wonky. That one's down the furthest, but I'm not going to worry about it. No, not going to. Not going to. So what I want to do next is I want to put some paper on the back side of each one of my pages. So let me go and get some more paper. I've had more fun with this loose paper. All of this paper here was given to me by Angie Rad, and she's one of my newest followers, and she lives down here, and she and I have been together twice already, and we have we crafted one day, and then one day we went out to lunch, and we went to an art gallery together. So, and we're getting together tomorrow too. Mm-hmm. That's pretty. I need at least 6, I think, or 5 or 6. I'll have to count. And I might be able to get 4. I'll have to measure and see how many I get out of. I have enough of this paper to do them all in this paper. Well, I'll just make them all coordinated. That's what I'll do. We'll make them all coordinated. Yes, we are. Uh, we're going to go to Bible study together tomorrow. So I'm excited to get together with her. Yeah. So I don't have to cover this one unless I want to for thickness purposes. But I'm just going to start with the opposite page here. And this is, I guess I can measure it. I also have another piece of paper that's just like it. See, I folded a piece of cardstock paper directly in half. So I've got another piece of cardstock, which I was going to use for the book, but uh, it doesn't cover all 5 signatures because it comes out too short on edges. We are into Revelations. I haven't gone yet, and they've already had one uh, one lesson, so I'll have to do 2 lessons tomorrow. So I'm just going to cut here, and this will be the exact size. And then I think besides that, uh, if Joe wants to go with me, he's invited, but he won't. He won't. He he. When I went to up there to do crafts with her, he uh, he took me up to her house and dropped me off, and then he went shopping because he was real close to Harbor Freight. But I figured tomorrow he probably won't go with me. I can drive.
No happy meal.
No Happy Mail. Sad day. Such a sad day. No Happy Mail. So I got 6 of these. And then I've ordered another book that she is interested in on the book of Job. And I've already ordered my study book for it. But on Revelation, the girl teaching the class, she is giving out handouts and stuff. So I don't think I have to buy a book, and I'll just take my study Bible, and it has notes in it, and stuff like that. So we'll see what I need tomorrow. Chapter 11. Okay, okay, okay. Uh, so yeah, that's what I'm going to be up to on Fridays. So my Fridays are booked. So then on the back of this, I can trim my tails and put some beads on here in a few minutes. And I'll get this glued down first. So this is going on right here. So I'm just going to glue her right down. He's already gone. He didn't even take his gloves off. He was cutting the grass. He came in and just to tell me no Happy Mail. Yeah, I will. I'll enjoy it. I'm looking forward to it. So I've got to set my alarm and get up in the morning. Oh no. What am I going to do? I'll get used to it. I should just go ahead and start setting my alarm clock for every day and just go ahead and start getting up every day. Then it won't be so bad. But that's hard to do when you don't have anywhere to go. But maybe that'll be the maybe that'll be the solution to get me up. Oh, I go to bed at night. I go to bed early, but I don't sleep all night. And a lot of times after I video, there's Becca. She's probably chomping at the bit. A lot of times after I video, I go in the bedroom and turn the video back on to watch it, and I snooze until Joe comes to bed for the nighttime. I'm trying to find it, Becca. Where is it? It's clear over there. Come on. It doesn't like this paper. Let's try this paper. Where is it? I don't see it. Okay, I'm getting up. I can't find the mouse. I did something. It was stuck over there on his name. Hi, Becca.
Hello,
How's
hello. Can you hear me?
I can. I can hear you
Okay.
good.
All right. We're going to see how this works. I'm on my desktop instead of my laptop. So
Hmm.
my son
Okay.
ran hardwire and see if that's good or what. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay. I couldn't get my
It's
mouse
really
going,
cool
so
to have myself up on the big screen because I used to stream using just the big, 32-inch TV as my screen, but I've been using my little 15-inch screen, and it's weird to look up and see us so big.
yeah. Well, good. Well, I
Yeah.
hope you like it. I've been working
Well,
on my journaling by fives. You want to show
that's
yours what you've done so
I
far?
haven't done anything since yesterday.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, this is a new group of girls. They probably some of them haven't seen it.
ah,
I'm gonna
well,
make. Let me see if I can get this mouse working here.
well, it looks pretty good since it's just the one side, I
Okay.
think. Yeah, I think
Okay.
it looks
Good.
pretty good.
Good.
I need some words on this still. I didn't, go back and work on it last night.
I didn't either. I just I had to quit.
This needs something else.
But I've already sewed it into a new book.
Yeah, I seen you doing that. This is still wet.
Oh,
Mm,
really?
yeah.
It won't dry under the wax paper, will it?
Well, the other pages seem to have. I'll need to put some powder on it.
Put the powder on it. Now,
Put the
what did I
powder on it.
do?
This needs something over here. I'm really happy and with it all. I'm very
Well,
happy with how it all
good.
came out. This needs something. But yeah, and I have the last 10 pages I'll have to do again. Hello everybody. Let's see who we have. We have Mina and we have Janet and Janet Nash and Candy. Hi Candy. Looking for a flower poster stamp when you came in. Who else? Teresa. I seen her chatting away when I was watching. Yep. And Glenda dear, hello. Is that ever did I get everybody? I think so. All right, I'm caught up now.
Good.
Ah.
I think there's some more up in the balcony, but
Oh,
you know,
hello, balcony people. Hello.
welcome.
Where's Dana? She didn't make it.
She's out to eat.
Oh, that girl. Oh, she doesn't have a kitchen.
She don't have a kitchen yet.
Yeah, I
She's
guess we'll
getting
give her
in.
that. Guess we'll give her that. I'm sharing
So I
here.
found this scrapbooking paper. So I decided I'm putting it on the backside
Good idea. We're
because
supposed to be getting a huge storm.
uh oh.
Huge storm. So guess what? I go to get my mammogram. I'm all
Oh
proud.
yeah.
I come in, I get my wheelchair out, and it's raining, but I didn't get soaked. I was like, this is pretty good. I thought for sure I was going to get just in the middle of the downpour. I chased it all the way, or raced the storm all the way to,
The
and I get
facility.
there and I get inside and it's 3:05, and I said my appointment's at like 3:15, and then I said I think it's at 3:30, but I was supposed to be here by 3:15. And he's looking and he's looking. I'm like, this isn't good, right? He's looking, he's looking. My appointment was at 1:30. Totally missed it. Ay, ay, ay. So I dodged that. Dodged that squishy squish. So I have to reset that. And I had missed my neurologist appointment just 2 weeks ago too. So what's wrong with me?
What's
What is
wrong
wrong?
with you?
I never ever
It's a shame they couldn't have squeezed you in. No pun intended.
Well, he did try, and he said, "Well, I think we're pretty busy back there." So he went back and looked, and he said, "Yeah, it's pretty busy, but let me check scheduling." And he called scheduling, and scheduling said, "No, we can't get her in." So I was like, "Oh, that's just great." And of course, it's not close. It's where Shannon works, so that's like 45 minutes away. But it did give me a reason to go pick Gatton up, so he's now over here being a lazy for a little while. I can't seem
Yeah.
to find my powder.
So
Where is it?
what's getting into? What's he doing?
Not a darn thing. Probably passing gas because that's what teenage boys do. He'd come in here to help, and he did. And I said, "Captain Ray." And he said, "Oh, sorry." I said, "You leave the room when you have to do that." Why do boys do that? All you moms of boys, you know. They're just gross.
And they don't grow out of it, okay?
They don't. Son of
No.
Oh, I miss Christine, Sherry H, and Kristen. Oh, and you too, Janice. Janice. Where'd I get Janice from? Jeez. All right. I have this
Hi,
that I
Janice.
use.
Hello,
Has kitty.
everybody. Hello, hello, hello.
This is sticky
Anyway,
too.
we did journaling by fives. Is there anybody in the room that doesn't know what journaling by fives is? We'll explain it. If not, you all know what it is, right? And it was fun. It was very fun. Uh, and I think it would be cool. I put all my leftover stuff in a little baggie, and I think it would be cool to play it again with just that baggie. Sight unseen. Just
Oh,
take the baggie and play with it.
okay. I don't
I used
know.
all 6. I need more. How
Well,
did
I
I
tell
get
you what, it needs a. I need to. There has to be. This has to be the way to get rid of all of this stuff because I have so much that I just got to get rid of it. If I end up moving, what am I going to do with all this stuff? It's going to go in the trash because I know I'm not going to want to move it all. So, I'm going to have to do something with it. And the best thing will be, well, probably wouldn't trash. My papers though, I'd probably trash. I probably wouldn't give someone all my little pieces of cut up paper unless somebody on stream wanted it.
Yeah.
Oh, cute there. Because yeah, I had a nice pile of stuff still left over, and yeah, I definitely need to do. I definitely want to. I mean, I did my book for 20 pages, and we ended up only doing 10. So yeah, I
Right.
definitely
So you
do
yeah.
another 10.
Yeah.
Mina, did I say hi to? Yeah, I said hi to Mina. Haven't seen Mina in a little while, huh? I had somebody respond on Create with Becca that I haven't seen in probably a year. It was kind of neat
Really?
to respond on my, yeah.
In your comment?
Yeah, she left a comment and I was like, wow. And I said, I haven't seen you in forever. So I don't know if she hangs out in the balcony or if she's, some people get sick. I know that there's people get sick and they're not able to watch the streams as much anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm on the hunt for something to wear to graduation. I guess I need just like a summery cotton because it's outside. and Texas heat. So I'm guessing I need just something like cottony. This is too funny. Why do I have this tire? Why did I cut out a tire?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know either, but I did.
Maybe it was left over from the letter T?
Oh, maybe. That's a thought, Beth. That's a thought. Oh, there's Shannon Green's channel. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Yeah. I bet that's it. We're doing the tea. Jughead has a new toy. Jug, you want to show us?
Whoa. Did he get a new ball?
We stole it from Gatton's other house. It was in the front yard. I said, does Orrin play with that? And Gatton's like, no, it's just been blowing around the yard. I said, I know, for probably months it's been, because I think before Christmas I seen it blowing around the yard.
Oh,
I said, and this big storm's coming. I said, get it. He's like, no. And I said, just get out and get that ball. So he gets out, and Mandy, I guess, yelled, what are you doing? And she said, I'm taking this ball. And she said, thief. And Gatton's like, why you got to get? I said, because Jughead likes balls. You gonna show us? Come here. You don't know? Oh, he's cuddling with Isabel. Isabel's over there, and he's laying with her. Sorry, guys. You can't. The cat's more important than us. Cat's more important than us. Oh, that's kind of cute. What'd you do today, Beth?
Well, I've been kind of playing around in here and straightening up, and I've got a little bit of I probably got at least 12 inches of my desk back.
Ooh, that's really good.
And
that's impressive.
I've been working on the room as well, and putting things back where they belong, and I ran out of boxes.
I know, Teresa. I seen your eye. Your eye was gorgeous. I just love your eyes. I mean, I don't know what your eyes really look like, but your draughted eyes, the draughted ones. I think I'm gonna leave this. I kind of just dig it like that. Maybe some black. No, I think I'm just gonna leave it like, oh, black around the edges. Black around the edges.
So I'm getting wise.
Getting wise.
I took my book apart, and I'm reinforcing the spine. And it was just a little crooked, okay? They were just a little crooked. So I thought, well, if I'm going to do it, I can do it now. And that's what I'm doing. And I can fix that one that was too low. And
how low can you go? How low can you go? That's too low.
Fix the spine. That's what I'm going to do.
Sounds good to me.
Because I can.
Yep. Yes, you can.
So I want that hole to be right there.
I found this book I forgot I had, and you're right, it is worth a little bit of money, but mine being water, ruined with water, I don't think. I think I'm just going to use it. It's an ABC book, guys, and it's from the Warby Parker, the eyeglass place. So yeah, it's this, and it's all full of art, so it's going to be kind of cool. Oh, look at that one. That's kind of cool.
I remember when you got it.
These would be kind of cool to use. Yeah, there's all kind of, so, and then they have the letter, so I could do, maybe case stuff here, but then use you know. Oh, look at him. See, this would be a good reverse collage.
Ooh.
Isn't him cute? I haven't even really looked through it all, but yeah, it's definitely waterlogged. But there's some neat stuff in here. Neat little book I just found. Just found when we were cooking up the computer.
What? I just thought of something.
What'd you think of?
I've got one of those real long staplers.
Oh yeah.
I could
Oh,
staple
staple it in
this.
it. Yes.
Then I can sew it for looks and just do a simple thing.
Yeah,
Something.
and then you could, and then you'd still have strings to play with. Is that what you're trying to do? Is play with the strings?
Yeah, and then I can still put my tassels in. So
Real
let's just
nice.
use this puppy.
You have it. You may as well, right?
Right. I've never used it.
Well, there you go. Use it or lose it.
I
That's
think
what I
Joe
need.
had to use it one time. He says, I used that real long. I couldn't find the stapler, he said. I said, okay. And it really doesn't matter what order they're in.
No way.
I didn't
One of my
have
favorite birds, blue-footed boobies. Oh, and I know that's really a bird. She's not just saying the word boobies like I was yesterday about squishing mine. That's a bird.
Yes.
There's one that says something else too, and
They come in different colors, blue and kind of an orangey red sometimes too. I painted one of them blue booties before.
not mine. My boobies are the same old skin color as everything, and they don't come in any other color.
They're they live in North South America is where they like to live.
North South America,
The north part of South America.
and we're in North
Northern
America, right?
Northern South America.
Galapagos, 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 Galapagos. Why is it that some words just don't work in our mouths? Why is it really got dark, guys?
I'm going to stand up and do this since I'm doing 5 pages.
What do you think you're gonna stay up and do what? Oh, look at it. It got dark. It's really nice showing you how dark it is, but it's dark for 5, 6 o'clock at night, and it's not wintertime.
Gloomy. I still got
Oh,
sunshine.
now everything just got yellow. That's a sign of a tornado.
It's got sunshine. Now it didn't go all the way through. So should I staple it again?
Yes. Well, you asked. Did you want me to say no? Did you? I would say no.
Oh, it came through. It came through. It came through.
All right. Okay.
It came through. I was looking at the wrong spot.
Come on, Storm.
Okay. I'm going to leave that as that. I'm going to consider that as a score.
Score.
Score! Woohoo! A winner.
Chicken dinner. A wiener.
A wiener. And now I get to use, that is like so perfect. So now I need to mark where my hole is. Abby's trying to bury her food.
That's like Abby. My Abby. She scratches the wall to cover up her poop.
Just
Why?
eat it.
I'm like, that's not going to cover it up, Abby. I promise. No matter how long you scratch at we have to yell at her to stop scratching the wall because she'll scratch at that wall for an hour trying to cover her poop up.
Well, Abby will do that for about 10, 15 minutes, and then she'll go get a drink of water, and she'll come back, and then she'll eat it. But when she leaves, that's where Nora sneaks in.
Oh, jeez.
and eats her food.
Yeah, she
The
knows.
food.
She knows the routine. She's like, I'm gonna
Yep.
come in there and eat it.
Yep. That's what she does. So now I need my needle.
I've never, you know how you see commercials and cartoons and stuff where the dog goes and digs a hole and puts their bone in it and covers it up?
Right.
Have you ever seen that?
No.
Me either until last summer. My sister's dog does it. He
Oh,
literally, I
really?
watched him. He ran out to, there's a corner, she has a house that has like a inset corner. I don't know what those are called, but you know, the house protrudes out this way. So there's a little corner. He went back to this corner, dug a hole and put his bone in it and then covered it up and walked away.
Oh,
No
yeah.
kidding. I thought that was just a fairy tale, like things that, you know, I never thought that that was true and real. It sure the heck is. At least my sister's dog. I don't know if he goes back. What is this here? You know, and eats it later.
Right. It's supposed to be, I think, is what they supposed to. All right. Now I thought I marked the hole, but I evidently don't see it.
I'm just found stuff on my desk and just sticking it down, right? That's what it's all about.
All right. Let's try this.
Trying to figure out which light is. Yep. Oh,
Yeah. We're just making a new hole.
make a new hole.
Sure.
Nobody's going to tell you anything different.
Nope. Can't tell me what to do.
You can't tell Beth what to do. Sure can't.
So guess where I found Dana last night at
Uh-oh.
2:30 in the morning.
I wish I would have was there. Where'd you find her?
I found her in Kelly Ann's room.
Oh, really? Kellyanne, I didn't even see she was on. What was I doing that? Oh, I think I was
Probably like
arting.
1 o'clock, and it's like, what are you all doing up?
How many people? Did she have a nice little crowd?
There was about, I think there was 10 maybe. I
Wow,
don't know.
that is really great.
And
Sure.
and she did a prompt game and
Cool. I don't know. I think I was coloring at that time. I wasn't really on YouTube. I decided to color instead.
and I got in there and there was Dana and I said, what the hell are y'all doing in here? What are y'all doing? Y'all should
I
be
ran
in
into Dana somewhere and I was like, what are you doing? I was shocked that she was not shocked like why she, you know, that she doesn't, but it just was like, oh, I didn't know you hung out in here,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
And
Pam, how you
so
doing?
we played and goofed off and Kelly was goofy as all get out last night. So she was happy.
Pam, what the heck are you doing in there? You
Hi,
should
Pam.
be exhausted
Yeah,
after
Pam was there too. Yeah.
having the kids all day. She should be exhausted. She runs like
She,
a Energizer bunny. That Pam.
yeah. I think Pam is the real bunny. I think she is the true energizer.
Yeah, I think so too.
Uh-huh. Caught them all in there.
Caught them all those little buggers. Now we know where to find it late at night if we're looking for everybody.
Yeah.
Go over.
Make sure you're subscribed.
Angela, I don't know if I said hi.
Make sure you're subscribed.
Oh yeah. If there's anybody that can put their thingies in, that would probably be nice.
Yeah, if any of my moderators want to put in Kelly Ann's channel, that'd be cool. And Dana's channel, because she's the one that did the journaling by fives last night, and it was It was good. If you didn't get to get in on it, you need to go and get in on it.
Get in
It
on it.
was kind of a it's like, man, you had to be there to enjoy it, to understand. It was crazy.
You yelled at me the whole dang time, guys. I mean, I was having a heck of a time with my internet and I couldn't hear. So I was asking stuff, and then they were acting like I was being bossy or whatever. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah,
I just couldn't
she was
hear.
having a hard time.
I couldn't hear. And they're yelling at me, guys,
Yeah.
saying I was trying to
Mhm.
argue. I wasn't. I promise. I just wanted yes or no answers so that because I couldn't talk, I couldn't talk back. It was really frustrating, to be honest. Very frustrating.
It was good. Oh, really? Believe it or not, Pam's nickname in high school was the Energizer Bunny, cross
Oh,
country and track. Woohoo, girl! You go get
really?
'em.
Jeez.
That is awesome.
You'd think though with your age and the kids you'd had enough, but not Pam. She
She's
just keeps on going.
she's good. So anyway, I sewed it in again, and it's a little bit straighter. So I'm going to leave it like that. Now we get the beads out. Woo! Beads.
That was the only reason you were doing it, right? Is for the
That's
beads.
really the only reason I'm doing it, so I can get my beads out.
Ah, we know you. We know you well.
You don't run anymore, Pam says. You're going to be running after their little grandbabies. Yeah, that's what you're going to be running after. Now she runs around. She just runs around in the car and runs all the kids around.
Right, yeah.
That's
Ooh,
what she does.
and I'm not even hating this one. I think that turned out kind of cute.
Hi, Angela. I don't remember saying hi to you. Hi, Angela. So if anybody does any bookbinding and you leave your tassels, you take your, I use embroidery thread, and you put a little glue on the end of the embroidery thread and twist it. Twist it to a
Don't
point.
forget that twisty part.
It will dry, and that is your little makeshift needle for your beads.
Hi,
You
Kim.
put your beads on. Hi, Kim.
If anybody doesn't know, I have done a schedule on my channel's community page. So if you're ever looking for something to do and you're looking for a scheduled channel, it's going to be on my community tab. If you know of somebody that streams on a consistent basis, leave a message under that post, and I will try to get them added as soon as possible. I'm trying to do it like on the weekends. That's when I seem to be able to get to it and upload. It's been very handy. It really has. It's kind of nice to have that for everybody.
Have you been using it?
I don't know. Hope so.
I mean, have you been using it?
I know when everybody. I've typed
Got
that
it
up
memorized.
times. I
You got it
typed it up
memorized.
so many times I could probably recite it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Sharon, who's Sharon? Where's Sharon at? Sharon, good evening. I don't see Sharon. Hello, Sharon. I don't see you, but you must have missed your way up here or something.
No, Sharon Lombard's here.
But I don't see her saying anything.
You got it on top chat or
No,
all?
oh, Sharon, say something. Maybe I have her blocked on accident.
Well, I was in um I was in
She said
who
hello.
was on or Lisa's channel, uh all messages.
When she says something, let me know because
And I could
there it
not
is. There it is. Okay, I'm good working on miniatures. Okay, Sharon,
and I
hi. I just want to make
and
sure I didn't have
Gigi, or not Gigi, but Riri was in there,
uh-huh.
and I could not see Riri's name. So I was trying to find where do I go to find who's blocked, and
Right.
I was in YouTube
Yep.
on watching Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
So where do I go and
Oh, you
find?
need to know where you go. You go to settings, and then remember where you found that setting for whatever we were working on last with you?
No, I don't
What were
remember.
we working on? We were working on something with you, and you went into settings, then you went, I can't remember what it's called, community. There it is. And then
That was
remember you were looking through and you're
yeah,
like, oh,
yeah.
there's
But
all these.
anyway, I couldn't find it.
Oh, okay.
And I was looking, and I don't know. I'll have to look again. But
Well, now I just told you where, so just now you know.
yeah, in my studio, my YouTube studio.
Yeah, I believe you can do it there for sure. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm going to put a palm tree on this book.
Wonder why this is sticky. Wonder what it is that's sticky. Something that's right here.
And I got an avocado.
Yeah.
So let's get a
I
couple
use
of
Mod Podge on this
these
page.
now. Those are cute. That's a good one. That's a big fat one. I'm going for the green beans. And there are a variety of them in here. That's nice.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl. Glad you're here.
Must be the Mod Podge.
There's a plastic bead. I'll take it. I'll take that bead too. Ooh, and I'll take that bead. Yeah. And that one. I'll take that one. And that one. And this one.
What can I do with this?
Sure. All kinds of pretty beads in there.
Pretty.
Let's see how that works. Those are blue beads. They belong in the blue bowl. I don't see the blue bowl. It's back here.
Love a Vespa.
Okay. So then there's a unicorn and a cloud and a palm tree and I'm not sure, but what that is. I guess it's an octopus.
Not an octopus.
I do think it is. All right, let's see how many I can get on. And do that.
I got these new stickers. I bought these before Christmas. I was going to give them to Orrin for a Christmas present, and then I found out what video game he liked, so I just kept these for myself. So let's look at them.
All right. Check out this.
I found them in the bedroom, just on you know, where you kind of shove stuff. You know, one of those places in your house. It was in there.
Like where you so you won't forget.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see what these stickers are. Ooh, elephantastic.
Oh boy.
That's funny. Oh, look at these. These
That's
are like
right up my alley. Corny stickers.
They are. They so are up your alley.
Yeah.
So up your alley. Yeah, these are I found out, you know, this kitty stuff, he's kinda over it, you know.
Yeah. He's getting bigger.
He's growing up. I know. Why?
He's growing up.
These are cute. Look at the turtle. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
And
look at the hedgehog. Oh, that's not a hedgehog, that's a face.
Here, this is a hedgehog. A mouse eating candy. Oh, these are cute. The seal. Oh. These Scream go on the front, doesn't it? Like a high school or kid would put them all up front. So that's what I'm going to do.
Uh-huh.
All over the front of my book. How fun. Look at this. Look at Red.
Oh, I love it.
Another corgi.
Okay, so now let's get my needle. See, my threads have gotten hard on the end.
Look
And
at
so
this.
I can use it as a needle to put my beads on.
There's a koala bear in the kangaroo pouch.
Oh heavens, he's hitchhiking a ride. He's just hitchhiking.
Got cats playing horns. Oh, funny stuff. This duck is hilarious. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm doing. These have to go on the front. That just what it screams to me. Oh my goodness gracious, look at this pig. He is adorable. Oh my gosh.
We should paint him.
He's cute. We really should. A bumblebee? Do you need a bumblebee?
I've got some bumblebee stickers.
You got tons of, I know, but how can we stop? We can't resist sending you stuff.
I know. That's okay. I'll use it.
Kitty cats. Head. Oh, it's Christmas mouse. A cow on the moon. A cow on the moon. The cow jumped over the moon. That is funny. Seems like my camera is working better connected to the computer than it does the laptop.
Oh I wonder if
look at that.
if there was two microphones fighting each other.
Well, that wouldn't have anything to do with how fast that.
With your choppiness on your volume. I don't know.
Oh, no, because I don't have. I didn't grant access.
Okay.
But I hear you. What you're trying to say. What you're trying to feed me.
Yeah. But so far, that sounds great.
Oh my goodness. And this, look at him. He's got a kiwi on his head.
A kiwi. Oh my heavens.
Oh, here you go, Beth. This screams Beth. Eel and great. Look at that pig. Oh my goodness. So there's goofy ones and then kind of not just baby, not baby, but cutesy looking ones. And then ones that are goofy like Eel and Great or the T-Rex. He's serving tea.
Oh my heavens. Send that one to Janet.
That's what I was thinking. Kitty cat, kitty cat, oh kitty, 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 kitty cat. Ba-dum, bum, bum. A giraffe with cats hanging on to him.
Is there a line?
A lion?
No, a line that goes with the giraffe and the cats.
No. Oh, it's a cat and a sloth, not just a sloth hanging on to the giraffe. Turtle playing bongos. Kwai. Yep. Monkey. I think that's what this whole pack was. Is a kwai pack. Oh, cows, kitties. Oh, does this mean anything to you guys? I don't know. What 0.022 times 10 to the 23rd? Is that something? I don't.
Do we have any mathematic?
This is Luna.
Feed me.
That bread. So funny. I know somebody that his nickname on the internet is Bread.
Yeah.
It's not the same one that comes in here, which is so funny and weird that they're wonder what it stands
for.
India.
He's from India, isn't he?
Well, not the one. The one that I truly actually know that Gatton has known since Gatton was like 12 on the internet.
Yeah.
He's from California.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember seeing them
Yeah.
in your channel.
Hi, Storm. Come on, you can come in. Come on. What are you walking past real slow for? Oh, Isabel's there. Come here. Did you wink at her? Sometimes you can be such a sweet little baby, and sometimes you're a rotten baby. Come here. I know. Come here. Yeah. Come on up here. Look, you can come up here now. I'll hold it so you don't fall. Oh, her tail just hit the camera. Sorry. Now you can't jump from there because it will fall. Oh, you're not going to listen. Bye.
I did post the napkin trade on my Facebook group.
Oh, okay.
If anybody needs to look at it, if you can't read my writing or if you can't understand it, just give me a message and I can fix that for you. So there's one.
Just give her a message.
Just send me a little message and I'll get right out. I'll get right on it.
These are so stinking cute. I might have to order another set.
Okay. Renee keeps sending me a paint palette, and I'm wondering if she might be sitting on her phone.
Little red.
Yeah. And so I'll message her. She sent me 4 paint palettes since
She was letting you know these are what this is what I'm talking about. What'd she say?
She said, sorry. She might have a grandbaby with her that's pushing the button.
Maybe decided to play. Mm-hmm.
It is possible.
Hitting buttons.
Oh, she's accidentally learning on my phone. So, okay. Get over here. Get in here. Get off the phone and get over here. Okay, now I need some more beads. Some more green beads.
Hey, it's 4:20.
And I will put these over there. Get some more green beads. I'm going to put an avocado on this one.
I got them from, I believe, Shein. I believe that's where I got them from. Or it could have been not Walmart. Or it could have been Amazon. Stickers if I have them. Okay, let me check it. It might be Amazon. If not, it's going to be Shein. Well, if you order them, well, I think Shein you only have to $10.
I've never heard of that.
It was before Temu. Temu's comparing themselves to Shein. It takes my Temu has been postponed again, so I made another $5 from them for not getting it here on time.
Well, I ordered my order and it came on time.
All my stuff came over from China, I guess. All right, let's see here. Where am I going, guys? Oh, I'm going to my Amazon account. Let me check and see if it's Amazon. Hello, Nashville. How you doing?
Hi, Nashville.
Shein has a lot of the same stuff.
Howdy do. Glad to see you.
Let's see. Orders I have ordered. Can't remember where. It was around Christmas time. And you know, when you're at Christmas time, you are ordering from everywhere. Stuff comes in, stuff comes out. Let's see.
So I'm putting bees on my journaling by fives book.
I like when I go back and I look at all of the things that I've purchased, and it's so funny to see the difference of all the things that you've purchased. You know, it's like I've purchased a gas tank for the weed eater, and then the next thing I purchased a lanyard for my trip, and here's some dish soap, dog food, oh, stickers. That I bet you this is it. This is it. I have it. This is it. These are the ones. Yeah, here you go. I got them. Oh, I didn't pay this much for them. Watch for them for sale because I know I wouldn't have paid $8 for these. Let's see. Copy. Okay. Let's share them. This is them. Paste. There you go. That's the one. Is that all I missed is Nashville? Yeah. Oh, look what I did. Nobody even said anything. I put my arm right in it. I'll be wondering why I have purple all over me. Oh, it's on my hand. Ooh, mine just started coming down hard. No problem, Angela. They're really, really, really cute. There you go. I'm glad I found them by mistake in that special spot that I keep in my bedroom.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. This ink is sitting on top of this paper because this paper is like glossy. Nona Grace.
Hi, Nona.
I think I got caught up. I don't know. I catch up on Nona. I can't keep up with everybody, but what I do is I go to her channel, and because she does the vlogs, they're usually a couple minutes to what, maybe 10 minutes long, Nona? They're usually not very long. So I'll just, start watching them, and I just watch them all through. I'm horrible about going back and leaving messages though on all of them. I try to at least say I was
Do
there.
the binging, watching.
Yes. Yeah, I binge it.
Binge watching.
So I find out all kinds of good stuff. She rode her bike. Well, she rode it, but she said getting off the bike wasn't so smooth.
Oh my gosh.
Happens. It happens.
Wasn't real graceful. Are you trying to say
that's what I'm thinking. She didn't show us a video. It would have been fun to watch a video of it. Slowly, gracefully, kind of leaning off of the bicycle.
Sliding off.
Sliding down. I would imagine your bum gets stuck now. You get to that age where it's like you can't get your leg over top of the bar, so your bum kind of gets stuck. She said I fell for getting off. She's not even, she's like, I'm not even going to try to be graceful about it. I fell.
And I have to have the big old lady's seat.
Oh.
Not the little one.
Yeah, the nice, yeah. Well, who wouldn't want that kind of nice? Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris. Howdy do.
I'm trying to think. I know I've seen some other stuff that she did recently. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday. One of them was a really short video. She was like, she forgot to do it. Well, was forgetting to do it, and then she was like, and I didn't know what I was going to say. Oh, I think she talked about cake. Yeah, she made cake or something. That's what it was, right?
And she had one about the chickens not too long ago.
Yeah, she lost one of her baby chicks. Not baby, but one of her chicks. Her feathered friend. There we go. Feathered friend. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, I got my beads done.
This guy is so cute.
Put this up.
Tail. A kitty cat can be playing with your tail, though.
So then I got some, I'm going to put some more stickers down.
What did Kim have? Sounds good. Potato, chicken gravy, and green beans. Something, the main course is fried chicken. Sounds good. Corgi. So that. Oh, this guy's so cute. The lion. Oh, this elephant. How can I not just put these all on here? They're just so stinking cute. I usually am not a really cutesy stuff, but this is cute. These are, I can't. Lurking a bit after eating. Oh my goodness. Your brain probably needs to lurk a little bit. Were they good essays? Did the kids do good? Or were they like, oh, please let me get through these before I jump out this window? What are you gluing down there, Beth?
I've got these stamps.
Oh, okay. I was trying to
washi tape, and I'm tearing them apart, and I'm putting them all over the front of my book because I put it on the spine, and I'm just going to do
kind of pull it all together. Nice.
Pull it all together. Yeah, I'll plan that well.
You were I would have been one of your terrible ones. You would have been, please, can this be over? Please. Oh, I already can't pick that up. I already stuck it down. Right there. Wish I could take you guys outside. I love the rain. Although you probably couldn't hear me because it'd be. Oh, that's so funny, Chris. I was listening to a radio show today and they were talking about the different generations, you know, Gen X's and the Gen Z's and whatever. I don't know what the newest gen is. But you know, they were saying which generation is the hardest to work with. In the current one, whatever they are, what are they? Generation Z, Generation X, whatever they are. They're the hardest because exactly what you just said. They can't communicate and they get offended by everything. And so, you know, you say something, they get offended, and then they're reporting you to the higher ups. And one of the people wrote in about how, you know, they get these kids coming in and they get fired within the first week because, you know, they just don't have they don't have what it takes. They can't communicate. They can't talk to you without getting offended by something. So crazy that even as a teacher you notice it. I have to ask Gat if he still talks to Fred. Oh yeah, no respect. I had my niece tell me that she's not going to respect her grandmother. Her grandmother, now it's an adopted child, and she got adopted when she was kind of older. Well, anyways, long story there. But she talked back. And remember, I'm only up in Pennsylvania over the summer, and this was like 2 summers ago, so she was about 16, and she talked back to my mom in a way that I was shocked. And I went off on her, and she said, well, I'm not going to respect her unless she respects me. And I looked at her and I said, she is your grandmother. She gives you everything that you need, and she's there for you. You better respect her. Oh, I went off probably for a good 10 minutes, and we were in a car, so there was no getting away from me. Oh, I was so mad at her. I was like, how dare you? My mom treats those kids the best she can. You know, she spoils her grandbabies, as I'm sure most of y'all spoil your grandbabies. I was mad at her. How dare you? And the sad thing is that's a very common thing. You know, you hear that a lot about it. So true. My 20-year-old has issues with coworkers when she works. Drives me nuts. No work ethic. Yeah, that's again what they were saying on this talk show I was listening to. Is the work ethic is horrible, and then they don't take criticism, like telling them how to do their job. They don't take it, and it's like you don't even know how to do your job though. These are your bosses, and they don't care. It just is crazy. I'm glad I'm not in the workforce. I think I'd probably end up in jail because I'd probably take one of them out. Probably take one of them out. Really, Nona Grace. Amazing. Amazing. That's I believe she was about 16 at the time because she is now 18 and she graduates with her brothers, my two nephews. They're graduating this year. They're so stinking cute. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Be happy, Beth, that you don't have grandkids that age or great
I,
grandkids.
well, I don't have any great grands. I have 4 grandchildren.
But they're all already they're all I think they were saying it's like the generation that ends at like 26, the age 26, like 12 to 26. That what I think it's Gen Z, is that what it is? There's like millennials and then there's Gen Z. That's the most current.
Well, I babysat all my grandkids, so I was close to them.
But that was how long ago? It's different. That's what I'm saying. It's
16
different.
years ago.
Yeah, that's a totally different generation.
The
Totally different.
youngest one just turned 17,
Well, I guess they're right. I don't know.
and the oldest one is in her late. I think she's 25 or 6.
Oh, well, I fib then. I guess that is they are right there. Yeah,
But
that's they
my
were
kids
talking
were
about that.
different. My kids were raised in 4-H and at the bar in the barns and with horses and country, and they don't have a city attitude, which I kind of call that. Is that wrong in calling it a city attitude?
No, no, there's definitely different between a rural and urban. There always has been. So, you definitely
Uh,
have a different
but
uh
my
kids.
grandkids, and then my youngest one, she wasn't in the barn as much as the other sister, but had horses, but
Mm-hmm.
that she didn't have a lot of fairground experience, 4-H stuff, but her mother and her father would whip her if if she got out of that, would punish her. No, they
Yeah,
wouldn't whip her. I don't think they ever whipped her, but they would punish her for if she didn't behave right because they went to church and uh, she she brought her up as a proper young lady is all I
I
can
do
say.
believe, and I hate to say this, but I do believe church is definitely a factor. Going to church when I was a kid, even the non-churchy people went to church. It was just something you did on Sundays. Um, I didn't raise Gatton in church because I don't believe in organized religion, but he knows the Bible. We've always read the Bible and talk about the Bible, and Grandma is very good about we Bible study when we were younger. I guess we would call it. We would all sit around and read and discuss and stuff. But he's not. I don't think my son is disrespectful. Now I don't know because he hasn't gone out in the workforce and I haven't been able. I can
I
only
think
say
he's
what I see with
I think
me.
he's quiet. He's just a
He
quiet
is
kid.
very introverted. He's very introverted and he's very anxious. He doesn't like to be or want to be around people. He doesn't like to meet people. Even his graduation, we were talking about it. He doesn't want to have a graduation. He doesn't think that it's necessary or anything. And I'm like, okay, this is then you need to look at it. This is for me then. I've been waiting, 14 years to have a party for you. This is for me then. Don't do it, just pretend that you're happy and show up.
Well,
But
and Mandy, she probably wants to see it
oh yeah,
too.
yeah. Oh, of course, yeah. But he's very, and I don't think he's not like this, like he would have never talked back the way that she did. Now, she's had a rough childhood, don't get me wrong. I know. Her
Yeah.
mother raising her up until she was, I think, 12 is when she moved in with my sister. She had zero. I mean, she was left home alone all the time. She didn't know when if her mom was coming home, for sometimes a week at a time. So she fed herself, she dressed herself, she got herself off to school. So she was very independent. And then she started staying overnight at my sister's house. And then finally my sister said, do you want to stay here and live with us? And so that's how that has happened. She never
Yeah.
went for legal rights because it is a family member and she didn't want to cause rifts with the family, so she's just kind of taking care of her.
Yeah. It was
Um,
her husband's
it's
sister.
very confusing. It's the husband's aunt's daughter's kid or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't,
Okay.
and it's not even that direct. I think it's
It's
even
kind of cousin, like a cousin. Yeah.
it's like my brother-in-law's aunt's
It's a cousin.
daughter-in-law's kid.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
not even, it's so weird. It's so weird how she fits into the family.
Once
But
or twice removed. Yeah.
something, yeah.
I
But
think that's how they do that.
something like that nowadays. Yeah. But
They're related, but just once or twice removed. Yeah.
something. But anyway, so that's how she fits in our family. But my son would never be rude like talking back. He's very but he doesn't automatically think to open doors for me and things.
He's not had a man around.
Well, but we've told him, and like we say, hold that door open. We've always, and it just has never clicked. Just has never clicked that he should walk in front of me and open that door.
Have you ever done like Boy Scouts or anything?
No, we tried. When he was little, we tried soccer. Nothing. We tried baseball. Nothing. We tried to see if he wanted to go to Boy Scouts because his cousin went to Boy Scouts and his cousin's actually going to be an Eagle Scout. Nothing.
Wow.
He's just nothing. Nothing. He just, and I really think it has to do with, I really think that he has some sort of, ADHD or maybe on the spectrum, something, because I just think it's so strange, some of his non-behaviors, if that makes sense. But he just, it just doesn't click. You can tell him 5,000 times, close that door, and he looks at you and he's like, what? Close the door. Oh, okay. And he closes the door. So I'm talking about beliefs.
He's thinking of something else. His mind is wandering.
One, see and learn and how. I don't know how the future will be. I'm missing. Some of my younger ones see their older siblings' mistakes. I think my younger ones learn from. Oh yeah, isn't that funny how they pick up the bad more than they pick up the good? My 32-year-old sides with them. The child think you're difficult. No, you're just a grandma. I know my kids, all the kids of because my mother. Think about my mother has 4 grandchildren graduating this year, and then her last grandchild will graduate next year. So she has 4 this and I think they think she's they tell her she's wacky. She's like, I've heard them. Grandma, you're wacky. And you're so cool, Nona Grace. You have a YouTube channel. Atheists, they are moral even if they don't believe in God, and part of that is respecting other people and their beliefs. Yes, you are so right. So she has no excuse to be rude. Whole different thing. Janice, you are so right. Yes, I know some atheists not. And what's and not antagonists. What's the one where they believe nothing? Yeah, their beliefs have nothing to do with. I can respect I respect an atheist, and they'll respect me right back. So that has nothing to do with being rude. Back to what I was talking about with church. I just think that the church, going to church, it was you had to sit in a pew. Well, I was Catholic, so you had to sit in a pew or you get smacked upside your head if you didn't do the nailing and the standing and the
I'm gonna make you big so that you can show your book a little closer.
If you want to.
If I can find my mouse.
She doesn't like your channel. It's not. Is it turned on? Oh yeah, I see I see it. Usually you need dark colors underneath it. It's not liking any of that though, huh? Nothing. What'd you do to it, Beth?
Oh, I don't know what I did with it. It just doesn't want to work very good for me. It's giving me a hard time.
My other kids think I'm cool. We think you're cool, Nona, if that matters.
Yep. I think I need these two pieces of paper, so let's try
Beth
this.
wants me to shut up, but to not like it seems she watches. Kind of funny, huh? Right? To be able to say she doesn't like it, right? She'd had to have watched it. I wonder, Beth, did you turn it off and turn it back on? Is there a little button? Maybe it needs to reconnect.
Do you, maybe so because I have rebooted this week.
Could the little piece that goes into your computer maybe fall out? That's happened to me too. Like I've knocked the little piece that hooks into the computer, the wireless piece.
I saw it move earlier. I just can't find
Mhm.
it on the page. No, it's
Oh,
not.
Angela, I think you're right on that too. Right. And it's not a bad thing. I think that's a good thing for them
All right.
to question so
Journaling
that
my
they can
thoughts.
learn. So didn't we already do this? So this is stuff we love. I'm going to put stuff I love. And that's how I found the cat. I found this because I was looking for cats to put on here because I love cats, but I ended up doing that instead. So I need to find, I love daisies, so they're going to go on here. She's making me do this again. She's trying to get me to stop talking
No,
about,
yeah.
stop talking
Well,
about church.
well, I think that they would enjoy you talking about each page, what you think you might want to do next, or if you have any
Okay,
ideas.
I added him today, and I do need some sort of something, something. I have delicious. Um, be your own. Well, that might be kind of cool.
There you go.
So I need something up
Be your
here.
own delicious.
Be your own delicious. I added coal because this is such cool
That's good.
colors. I think I need
It
a
is.
border,
They
and I
match.
try
They
trace
match.
around her. Oh, one and only rock and roll. I think I'm gonna take white and do that.
You could put some music notes around
Oh, not a bad idea, Beth. Not a
with the doodles
Oh, I could
with
use
your.
these circles and make them. Looky,
Mm,
looky, looky. See, that's why we keep her around. We all thought we kept her around for other reasons. No, we keep her around because she comes up with good stuff.
yeah, go ahead and mark a few of them on there so you remind you.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. It's a good idea.
Watch it work now.
Now you're watching me work. Sorry, I got sidetracked. It's Beth's fault. Beth's fault.
No, it's still not working.
What's that? Oh, make it look like it's 3D.
Wonder if I have too much junk on my table.
For what?
Well, can it go through obstacles?
Oh yeah. It shouldn't need a direct line of, but if it's real thick, that might be an issue. Did you move stuff there?
I've
Since
been cleaning and shifting.
so, and I
You
have
put it over here.
this. I have
Yeah,
that white
put it
here.
across.
I like how this turned out, and it's still stick. What is it that's sticky? Wonder what I put there that could be.
Well,
There's
you were using the. What were
nothing.
you using before Mod Podge?
The water and paint or water and glue, and that's and I don't know. I have to.
Oh dear. She's frozen up. Don't go nowhere. She'll be back. She'll be back. This mouse is just not going to work on me. Let's try a different color. Okay, I'll get up and fix it. Well, we thought she kicked. Okay, she went out. So we thought she'd been working on her computer. So let's wait for her to come back in. And in the meantime, I can show you what I've done to my book. Oh dear. I don't know what we're going to do with her, but she's going to have to get her fixed. So I've got one more sheet of paper, and I need it to be this size. And I need 3, and I can only get 2 out of here. So that's that. We'll get back into the art part now of things, and I'm going to give you all back this. For some of y'all that didn't get to see it, I did ink blobs uh, the other day, and if you have, and tell me if you see anything, if you can vision anything of these ink blobs. And I think someone said number 6 is a clown. Uh, we've done ink blobs before, but they were better than this. these are just different, and they're not my favorite. No, nope, not my favorite. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to makeshift this paper to make it fit, because I need 3 of these. So we'll cut one this size and this size, and then I'll use this leftover piece for the filler. See if I can get it fixed up. So Dalmatian dogs, there you go. Okay, let's see which one I can make a Dalmatian out of. That would be cute. So this one can go to this one. Let's see how we can do it this way. This way. This way. Fixing up this little corner. That might be it right there. So what I'll do is, hi Barbo, 1221-2, looks like a teacher teaching classes. Is this his hands? And that the head? And these are the students? Sometimes if I get a hint, I can picture it. If I can picture it, I can draw it in there. I can do it. So let's see how I'm going to do this now. Oh, shoot. It's going to be like this. Like this. Like this. And like this. So I kind of glue that together like that. So that could be one page. So let's see, a teacher. Let's see if I can't. Did Barbara say yes? A teacher teaching class. So this would be the head, and this would be the hands, and then these would be the kids. And this kid here looks like he's a witch. And this girl here's got a bun. Number 1 looks like a penguin kicking ice. Boy, you guys are good. A penguin kicking ice. Is this his nose? Is this an eye? Is this the eye and this the nose? Okay, we're going to make this a penguin. And then here's his wing. And this would be a foot. And then this would be another foot kicking the ice or kicking a snowball. And the wing. This is the wing. This green pen doesn't do it justice. There's the penguin. And this is the teacher. This is the teacher. There's her hair, and there's her nose, and she's got a big old chin. And these are to the kids. Okay. Yeah, the two kids are out and about, and the teacher's keeping track of them. Yeah, that's what it is. And then this one's going to be a clown. And this is one of those clowns that you got to be scared of. You have to be scared of. Maybe if I used another marker. Oh yeah, this will be better. So here's the teacher. And here's a hand and an arm and a hand. And then here's a kid. With a witch's nose, pointy nose. And here's a little girl, and there's her bun. She's got a bun. And then here she is with her little face. Number 4 looks like an emoji, okay, with a straight line. Okay, an emoji. Okay, gotcha. Good, good. The emoji's good. 4? Oh, I'm sorry. I turned number 4 into an emoji instead of a turtle. So we've got 3 and 5. Here's the penguin. There's the wing. And here's a foot and another foot. And he's kicking some ice. And it's going out. Yeah. So 3 and 5. 3 and 5. Have I missed anything? Ink dots. You got that right, Nana Grace. They look like ink dots. We've done some pretty cool paint blobs. Let's see. Oh, someone said a Dalmatian. Let's see if I can find a Dalmatian in one of these. I might be able to make a Dalmatian out of this one. We could make a dog out of this one. Made a dog out of that one. And then number 5. Talking goldfish. A talking goldfish. He's standing up, and these are his lips. Here's his eye, and his fin, and another fin. And he's in the water on the edge of the pond. And he's got a fin up here. Talking fish. So, yeah. And he's going, hello. Hi. I made it into a fish, Teresa. Okay, Nana Grace. It's a fish. And he's talking. And these are his lips. Let's see, I've got a whiteout pen too. I'll give him some more eyes. So he's talking, and these are he's a fish. And here's his top fin. Some scales. Yeah, we'll make him some scales. Yeah. Look at your fish, Nana Grace. Hey, these black ones are turning out really good with the white out. Yeah, he's splashing around, man. He's one of them walking fish that splash around in the puddles. Yeah, I didn't see Rebecca come back. Pam sent a photo. Oh, he's cute, Pam. He looks kind of like a baseball sitting on the pumpkin. Okay, so yeah, this is the emojis. I guess you could draw a line this way. This would be a good time to get out my bigger whiteout. uh, you want me to post these in the group? Are you talking to me? Sure, I'll post it for you. There we go. There we go. Let's see. I know, Chris. I love these. I don't get to use them very often. And I got them, there's a set of 6 of them in a package, and they're called chalk markers. And I don't know if they're white out, if it's paint. I have no clue. Water based, easy clean, non toxic. So yeah, I got a fine one, and I got some big chunky ones, and I like them. They work pretty good. And this one would look cute with teeth. Yeah, he's he's turned into a scary, a spooky clown. Okay, so that was fun. Becca lost power. Uh-oh. Did she say she lost power? Did she come on? Or she must have, because she didn't come on and she didn't come in the chat room. I didn't see her. A bone by his feet. I don't know. He could have yeah, I could make it a bone. Yeah, he's got a bone. And then this can be a ball. And some balls. Some toys. So, okay. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, I'll post it in the group so you can see it. Let's see. It's 8 o'clock. I'm gonna go ahead and start our picture. I posted a picture that we were going to paint tonight, and it looks like it's just gonna be me and you guys. And I won't mind. Ooh, here's Teresa's church's. Here's her soup. All right. Vegetables. Very nice. Let's go to my group and I'll post this picture before I forget. Paint blobs. Post. So you all can see a better picture of it. And then down here, I've got this picture we're going to paint. I posted it in the group. And I almost finished my journaling by 5 book. Let's see if I can finish the gluing part here. I got a couple more picture or pages to glue on. Glue that down. And I'm just working in this book so that it'll work like that. And here's another one. Love the dog. Good. Change what? Puddles were fine. Oh no. I didn't change it. I added, honey. That's what I do with everybody. I do. You all think you see something, you let me know, and I put it on there. That's how it's played. That's how we do it. Everybody gets to help. Yeah. So I thought there was one more. There is one more. I've got a little piece here. So we're going to hodgepodge this. No, that's the way we do it in here. We help each other, and you all help me. That's I like it when you all participate. Esther, this was my journaling by 5s from yesterday, and I made a book. I put it in a book, and I'm gluing down some paper here on the opposite side to cover this white page up. Okay. Oh, I see. Thank you, Angela. Okay, honey. Thank you. I did not see it, but thank you for sharing. Thank you for that, helping me with that. And that's fine. We understand. We can't control the electric, the storms. Just hope it comes back on and not freeze, not lose what's in the freezer. So I'm just going to put that there. Because I was watching for her to come back in the back room, but she didn't. So, but these were my journaling by 5s. So that's good. And the next thing I want to do is to continue to doodle on some of these pages, and I put a folder on it, and I rounded the corners, and I put washi tape all over it, and they were stamps, so I decorated the front and the back and the insides of the book. So this was our journaling by fives. I just have to put write it in here too about that. But that's enough of that. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to paint this mushroom. So anybody can play along. I've got the. Okay, Chris says she's getting a storm too. Okay, honey. Stay safe. Uh, yeah. So I'm going to paint this, and I've got about five more pages in this book before I can say quits. So I'm working on it. So I'm going to get my pencil out and sketch this big old mushroom. And it's going to be my focal. It's going to be big. And then this is going to be the stalk. It's a house. It's a house. It's got a door. And it's got a little light that has light coming from it. And then the door looks like, let's go back up here, and we'll make the other side of the and then there's the underneath part that goes around like that. And then there's a snail on top of the mushroom. See if we can do him. Something like that. Well, that's just the way it turned out. I can't help that. And then this snail, I'm going to make him sitting in a different direction. And make him a tail. And he's got an eye and two little antennae. And I'm going to make him go this direction. And I'm going to give him a little smile. Not sure if he's smiling or not, but I'm going to get it. He looks like he's looking down at the bottom, but that's okay. And then there's another mushroom over here. Like this. And there's a stalk. And it connects. And then inside is a that. Oh, there's Joe. That was just Joe. And then these lines are the underneath part of the snail. Like that. Like that. I like that. And then we have some spots. And we'll have more spots over here. And I'm thinking of painting it red and then cutting out white circles from paper and gluing those down on top of the red paint, because if I put white on the red, it'll end up turning pink. And there's another little mushroom over here. There's two of them. There's a little orange mushroom of a sorts. And let's just do him this way. And then there's all kinds of fireflies. And there's another little mushroom. He's really taller than this one. He's grown up real tall. And so we'll make him tall. He's going all the way down. They got a pretty cool stalk. And this little mushroom is like this. And it's a yellow one. And he's going to be like that. And then there is another vine. We can make a vine. And I'm going to make half of a vine. And then he's going to go over here and curl and go in. And there's going to be leaves all over this vine. So I'm going to make this vine a stalk. And we'll put a bunch of leaves on here. It would be cute to do them in green. That would be cute. And there's another vine over here. I'm running out of room. So I'm just might have to do a little vine. And he can travel along down here. He might just sprouting up over here too from the ground. And then I'm sure there's a doorknob. And then we're going to have lightning bugs. So I think I'm going to get my pencils out and do this in pencil. That's going to be cute. So if I do that, then I can go ahead and put my spots on my mushroom. It's just Joe. It's just Joe. There we go. I think that's plenty of spots for that one. This one is going to have spots. There's spots, and this one's going to be orange, and this one's going to be yellow. And then we get to put leaves on. Okay, I'm going to get my Inktense pencils. Let's see if I can find them. Are they around here somewhere? I think they are. I think they are. This will be perfect. Found the yellow one, so I'm just going to go ahead and paint this, get this one going over here. So there's the yellow one, and it's kind of an orangey on the bottom, and there is a slight tint to the stalk, more of a beige. But I'm going to put some yellow in it, and I'm going to look for an orangey shade. This is a kind of a red, but I'm going to put it underneath the blend it with that yellow, and then just do a little bit of highlighting. So when I blend these colors together, it'll have a dark and then a lighter side. So we'll see how that works. How that works together. And then down here is an orangey color of a mushroom. Can you see? This one might not be watercolor. It's not going on, it's a different texture. It's like a hard pencil, lead. And I bet you anything it's not, but that's okay. I can still use it. I'll just shadow it in darker. I don't think it's a watercolor pencil. That's all right. And this one here, it doesn't have a shade on it either. I think I've got some regular pencils mixed in with my Inktense pencils. Just saying. what I can do is I will go ahead and activate these with water, and then what doesn't activate, dry my page, and I will get my Prismacolor pencils out, and they are super, super nice to color with. So this is going to be red and white over here. So, and this is going to be red and white over here. I don't color very often. I think I do more paintings than I do coloring. But that's okay. It's time, past due, to doing some coloring. And it's going to be cute. It's going to be stinking cute. And I can use my Posca pens or my chalk pens to do the white circles. Okay. Oh, Esther drew a little dog on the ATC with spots. You've already been trading. That's good. For those of you that didn't hear, I did post partners for the napkin trade. If your name is not on there, you just need to message me and I will get you a partner. And if you can't read my writing on the partner list, you just let me know and I can help you with that. If you, whatever you need, you just message me and let me know what you need, and I'll accommodate you with your whatever you need. The trade was for 4 napkins due in May, the month of May. This is for our May trade. We're way ahead of ourselves in schedule, and it's 4 napkins. And if you take the backs off the napkins, I think uh, it will be better for the envelope, and you might have enough room to put a little bit of agape or a little bit of happy mail with your napkin. Send a little some paper or stickers or something cute, maybe something that you made. You might have an ACT laying around or a bookmark. Something that you can stick in with your napkins would be nice. It's not mandatory, but it's the polite thing to do in our group. We like to be polite and nice to each other, and we like to spoil each other. So that would be good. So I got that one done. Let me get this one down here. This is a watercolor pencil for sure. So I'll have to get a tiny, tiny brush, and I've got one over here that I can use to activate this. And I'm going to be real easy around each circle, not to get any red in the circle. And then after that dries, I can go back with the chalk pen and color the circles with the white chalk and make them pop. I hope. I hope I can. I'm sure I will. So there's the other red one. And I'm done with the red pencil. Now the blue, that is not that's not a watercolor pencil. True blue. And I'm going to add another shade into this, like a purple or something, and make it swirly. I'll make it look good. And I have some micron pens, black microns, and I have a variety of um, sizes uh, on these micron pens. And I used the 3 last night in my uh, journal by 5, and these microns they come in all of the sizes. I think I'm going to really like these. They start off with a 005, a 01, 02, 3, 4, 5, 8, 1 point. Then it's got a big 1, a big 2, and a big 3. And but they're sized. The 2, the bigger the number, the bigger the nib. See, this got a wide nib on it. It's chiseled. And for this book, I will probably, I will outline all of the pencil marks with one of these when I get finished with everything. I'll use the microns. But until then, I have to finish doing my coloring. So first thing I'm going to do is try to find some shades that look good on these mushrooms. And this one here, just doing a couple layers. Couple little layers. And then I want to try to find, now these are all the shades that I have in my Inktense pencils, and they could very well be not have enough shades. And if I don't have enough shades, I've got another set of pencils I can look for, some watercolor pencils. I should have a white one, and I know I've used it in something else. And there's a couple of green. I need greens. And here's a green. And here's a green. See what we've got in the greens. And I'll have to do my leaves. Okay, get these vines down here. And I got to do some grass. But I'll do that in a minute. Add a little bit more color to the green. I think this has got a little blue in it. I think it does. I like to mix blue and green together. A little bit of blue in my greenery. I think it makes it look good. I do. And then I've got to do this stalk. And I've got some natural colors here. This is a goldenrod. And I think it would be pretty underneath. It's a watercolor. Mix it in with that yellow. I think it'll look good. Dog alert. Dog alert. Joe's outside. It's not, I don't know who you're barking at. You're barking at the birds. They can go outside anytime they want. The door's open back there. So let's go on down with this goldenrod here. on this stalk. I need some more on this stalk. All right. Let's try this one. I'm not sure if it's a colored pencil or not, or watercolor pencil, I don't know. It's about the same shade. I like to blend my colors. Let's maybe try a little brown one now. It's a Prismacolor. It's not a watercolor. There's a black. There's a green. There's a black watercolor. And I can go back over this with, hi Margaret. Um, so I'll outline that. I might need to do that afterwards. So we'll see. We'll see if this will. Depends on how good I am with the wet paintbrush. And I'm going to use a nice brush tonight. I'm going to use a real pretty little one, a tiny one, so I can get these details the way they should be in here. And I need a gray or something for that pretty little snail. I think it's in a lavender. He's in a kind of a gray or a lavender. Let's see what we can find. There's a gray. Let's see if it's watercolor. I think it's watercolor. We'll make him a little gray snail. Okay. Make his little antennas. And I need another shade mixed with this blue. Like that. Like that. we'll see how the water brush brings that out. I hope it does. So I've got my stems. I still was looking for a lighter brown to work on some of these stems. This is a darker brown, just a little something. See if it'll mix in with the stalk. So now I want to go do my tiny paintbrush and water. Let's see if I need any clean water. I do need some clean water. Let me get some clean water. I might have some in here. Just might have some over here. I do. I have some cleaner water. So we'll use that. Um, she lost connection. She lost electric. I've been working on this. I'm only going to do it for a few more minutes. Did you go out to eat? Did you have a good time? Was it good? What'd you have? What'd you eat? So instead of using a water brush, I'm using the real water and a tinier brush. And I'm going to gently go over all of these watercolor pencils without going over the lines. And that's why I wanted a littler brush. I wanted to be more precise. We worked on our, you had hamburgers, um, journaling by 5 books, and let me show you mine, Dana. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. So here's my journaling by 5 book, and I got some bling on the tails. I did that tonight. This is washi tape, and I reinforced the spine. And I've got a palm tree and a avocado on the ends of my streams. And they're nice. So there's the front and there's the back. I'm going to high gloss all of this. And I want to do some more doodling. But the inside of the paper, and then on the back side of all the papers, there's this paper. So I get to do more doodling on him. I could even doodle on here if I wanted to. We'll see. And I missed a page. I've got to find me an alternate picture. I've got some leftovers to put in here. I think this is the last one, and I've got some leftover pieces to patchwork this together. So that'll go there. I'll puzzle it together. And that's the last one. I'll move that up so I won't forget it. And so here's my love. And I'm going to doodle some more. I'm going to put dots around the heart and the love box and the bee. And I'm going to use my white chalk pen. And this one turned out pretty. Just keep going. And I did do white dots on the butterflies already. I doodled a little bit on them. And I think I need to do something darker around the edges, so I might take a black magic marker to some of the edges. And this is take a break from the routine and take the shoes off and take the galoshes off and get the bare feet going in the summer. That was a happy accident. And this is Treat Yourself. And I like this page. I'm just going to do some more doodling with the black marker. I'll go around the zigzag and maybe do a little bit more stamping. I stamped on this page, but it's under the girl. And so I might repeat some of the stamps out here. I've got them still out on my desk. And here's a story. I might need to doodle a little bit more, maybe do more white on the stars. I'll do the stars. And everything is figure outable. Figure outable. And I've already did a little bit of doodling on her. I might do a black border. And here is my authentic page. And this is a Victorian vintage page. And I think it needs a black border around the edge too. And these were stickers. And this is the back of the book. So I like my book real well. I really love it. It's pretty, and I punched the corners out with a hole puncher and rounded the corners. So I think it looks good. I might do a black border around the edges of the book too. So that was my journaling by fives. And I'm going to finish watercoloring my picture here. So, hi everybody. Did I get any? Stacy May come in. Hi, Stacy. Dana said cute. Kellyanne's coming in. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and continue the green. All right. And I'll stay on for just a few more minutes to get this mostly done. And I can either work offline or save it for next time. We'll go ahead and do my swirl. My swirl in my snail. My swirl. Okay, that looks pretty good. It shows up real good on the screen. And this is my snail. He's gray. He's a happy little guy. And I might give his face a different shade, maybe a little bit of a hint of a pink or something on his face. And now I'm going to do underneath this mushroom and see how it works. And I like it so far. So far, so good, yeah. So this is Thursday. Tomorrow morning, if the electric is back on for Becca, she will be on at 10 o'clock in the morning with Gigi, Miss Gigi. And they alternate on whose channel they'll be on. So you'll have to know both of them to should be subscribed. If somebody wants to find, if any of my moderators want to put their links in, that would be fine. And if you can find them, and but she'll be on at 10 o'clock Central, and then I don't know who else is coming on tomorrow. Uh, I can't remember who comes on Fridays. Stacy May, I think, will be on at 10. She comes on every day at 10. And she works on all kinds of things. She does a lot of diamond painting and journaling, junk journals and stuff. And she always has people on with her as guests. There's always a panel, so that's fun. And then Saturday, I'll be back on Saturday night. And Kelly Ann's got a factoid for us today. A factoid. She's always got the facts. And it says the longest attack of hiccups lasted for 68 years. And it's my understanding, since I'm into the medical field a little bit, uh, hiccups are a lack of oxygen. And your diaphragm hiccups you so that you can take a deep, you know, so you can take some more air in. So all you have to really do is do some deep breathing exercises and your hiccups will go away. Just thought I'd share that with you. But it's your diaphragm reacting to your lungs that's not getting a deep enough breath. It is, it is. Okay, I think I've done everything except for the red. And this orange is going to get orangier before it's over. Then I'm going to let it dry real good. I'll get everything good and wet tonight. and I'll let it dry. And then I'm going to come back over with either more Inktense pencils or my Prismacolor pencils. So I'm going to do the red now, and then I'll be done for the evening. Smear the red around a little bit. That's what we're talking about. Just taking our time and doing the red. You can see it coming to life. The Inktense pencils is uh, ink. They're made the lead is made up of ink, not pencil, and it's pressed. The ink is pressed into a lead form to be in the pencil. And so when it's wet, when it activates, when it's wet, the ink comes alive. And then after it dries, it's permanent ink and it stays the same. It dries and won't be, it's permanent. It becomes permanent ink. So as long as it's wet, you can still move it around a little bit and color your page. And but once it dries, it's permanent, and so then I can go back over it again, either with more Inktense pencils, or I can go over it again with a Prismacolor pencil. But I don't have to worry about it running or anything because it'll be permanent once it dries. And you can see as I rub on it with the wet brush, it covers up all any white marks around the lead where I color shaded it in, and it's kind of got mixed, and it's got white paper still showing, and it covers all the white paper when I go over it with a wet brush. One of the things I noticed when we went to the art gallery, there were some people there that had paintings, and there was pretty paintings of people, abstract paintings, and then there was somebody that did watercolor. But on the canvases that they used to paint on using just acrylic paint, I noticed that one of the artists, I don't know who it was, I don't know their name or anything, you could still see the little white dots underneath the canvas. Like the paint wasn't thick enough to cover, it dragged, and you could see the white, little white specks. I do not think that that's good. I think that should have been covered up. And but that's the way they painted, and they did a stroke. And if the white showed, it showed, But I didn't like the white showing. So I understand, when you shade in an area, how the ink tint smears and it fills those little white spots up. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. Hi, Lazima. Hi, honey. Thank you. Dog alert. The dogs are just barking at Joe. There's nothing going on. They don't bark at the mailman. They don't bark at the delivery people. They don't bark at somebody they're not supposed to be barking at. They don't, they don't bark at them, but they'll bark at Joe every single time. I don't know. I tried to get Joe to um, before he come in the house, whistle for him, whistle for the dogs to come, and then open the door and whistle for him again. And that way, when they hear somebody at the door, they're going to hear his voice, because as soon as they hear his voice, they shut up. They quit barking. He says, "Quit that." And I said, "You need to call them when you come in the door a few times so that they'll know to run to you, but they don't have to bark." And I was trying to get Joe to do something like that, and he wouldn't do it. He'd forget. I have a motion light over here, and I've got too many things in front of it, so it thinks it's going off. It doesn't know that I'm still here. I just have to wiggle and reactivate it. So anyway, this is looking cute. I like it. I like it a lot. Becca's got homework to do. She better be painting this. I think Shannon was home, so she needed to get off anyway. Okay. I did all the red. I did all the green. Let me try this black. That looks good. So, hi Sherry. Did you just get home? Bless your heart. Where you been? Okay, so I'm gonna quit with this tonight, and see how that dries, and then I'll work on it again tomorrow. She went to choir practice, but you can't sing. Well, many voices together makes a beautiful song. Hi, Mary. Hi, Mary. I'm just getting ready to jump off. So I've been on since 6. So I'm going to say goodnight tonight, and then I'll see you guys again Saturday night. So you'll be looking for me again Saturday. Come in at 6 o'clock Saturday, Mary, and I'll work on this tomorrow. And thanks for hanging out with me, watching me fix this little book. I love it. Absolutely love it. I love how it worked out. That paper turned out real pretty, and my pages are going to be fine. So, and I'll put journaling by fives and the date and with Dana and Becky on there. So I'll fix that up. So that's it. So thank you for coming. Thanks you for following me around, and I'll see you guys in the chat room somewhere. Here comes here comes Joe. So good night. Good night, guys.